Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make a typical Ghanaian breakfast. That is koko. We call it in Ghana koko. We used fermented corn dough to do this recipe. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that I'll be using I'm teaching you my way of doing this recipe. So I have here 3 grains of celery, I have cloves, I have peppercorn, I have ginger, and I have a piece of pepper. Guys, the amount of spice that you use depends on how much you want your porridge to be spicy. We have here fermented corn dough. I got this corn dough from my local African market, and I'll be using milk. So I have here my evaporated milk. I'm using the fat-free carnation milk, and I'll add salt to it. We will be also using water for this recipe. And in this recipe, we will also use sugar. So guys, I'm going to put my saucepan on fire and add about 1 cup of water to it and let it boil. Whilst I do that, I go on and add water to my fermented corn dough and then strain it with a strainer. And what I do with the spices is that I crush all the spices together and then put them in a container and add water to it and then let it sit for about 1 hour before I use it in this recipe. But let's say that you just happen to want to do this recipe, you can go ahead and then crush it and then add a little bit of water to it, and then you strain it. You strain the water out and then use it in the recipe. It can also be good, but I love to let mine sit there for an hour or overnight so that I'll have all the flavors that I want from them. Guys, so guys, now this is our strained corn dough that we're going to add to the water. So we're going to check if our water is boiled, then we go ahead and then pour it in. Our water is boiling now. It's starting to boil now, so we are going to add the mixture of the corn dough to it. You have to keep in mind that you have to stir it in one direction. We're going to go ahead and then bring our heat on a medium heat and let it cook, but you have to keep on stirring consistently. So guys, you have to keep on stirring continuously, and when it starts to thicken, then you can add water to it, but you have to add water to the consistency that you want your porridge. If you want it light, then you add more water, but if you want it thick, then you leave it as it is. But the typical Ghanaian corn dough porridge, we call it in Pampa, is very thick. It's very thick, but I don't want my porridge very thick, so I usually add water to it. So at this point it's thickening and I'm going to add water to it. But what I'm going to add to it right now is the solution from our spices. That is the ginger, the peppercorn, the celery, and the pepper. The mixture that we got from it is what I'm going to add to it right now. If I add it and I still don't get the consistency that I want, then I go ahead and add more water to it. So this is the solution from our spice mix. I'm going to go ahead and then add it to our porridge at this time and then stir. So guys, now I'm pouring the solution to our porridge. Once again, the amount of spice that you want in your porridge depends on you. Depends on you how much you want in it. So guys, I'm going to stir and then check for the consistency. If I want to add more water, then I'll go ahead and add more water to it. But if I think the consistency is okay for me, then I'll leave it on a medium heat for it to be on fire for about 10 minutes. Then our porridge will be all ready. So guys, it's been 15 minutes and our porridge is all done. Guys, the flavor in this porridge, it's mind-blowing. You should try it out and you will love it. It's a very nice recipe. I know we've been all having it, but when you add this spice to it, it gives it a twist of a flavor. So at this point, we are going to add a pinch of salt to it and then let it cook for additional 2 minutes. Then, oh la la, our porridge is all ready. So guys, now it's been 2 minutes and our porridge is all ready. It's all done. So you are just going to scoop some into a bowl or cup, and then we add what? Guys, the amount of sugar and milk depends on how much you want it. If you don't want sugar, you can just add your milk. If you don't want milk, you can just add your sugar. You can eat it with or without milk and with or without sugar. It's all nice. But whoa, I want sugar and milk in mine, you know what I mean? I want mine to be sweet. I want sweet things. So I'm going to add sugar to it. So we're just going to scoop some in a bowl, and then oh la la, we are all done. So guys, this is it. Our porridge is all ready. So we're going to add in our milk, and guys, once again, this is the outcome of our recipe. I'm going to eat mine with bread and fried eggs. You can eat it with anything, cookies, bread, koko, anything that you want to eat it with. But I'm going to eat it with bread and fried eggs. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.